In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to extract any email address from text in Excel. We'll be working with a common situation in Excel, where a cell contains a full sentence or even a short paragraph, but what you actually need is just the email address inside that text. This is useful when you're cleaning contact lists, organizing support requests, or pulling specific details out of imported data. Start by opening Microsoft Excel and locating the worksheet that contains your text data. In this example, each cell includes a sentence with an email address embedded somewhere in the middle. The goal is to place only the email address into a separate column so the data is easier to sort, filter, or use later. To understand the setup, imagine text such as contact email address for details, or for support, email address, anytime. In each case, the email is surrounded by words and spaces. The desired result is a clean column that contains only the email address from each row. The recommended method uses the text after and text before functions. This works especially well when the email address is surrounded by spaces in the text. First, click the destination cell where you want the extracted email to appear, such as cell B2. Then enter this formula, equals text before, open parenthesis, text after, open parenthesis, A2, comma, space in quotation marks, close parenthesis, comma, space in quotation marks, close parenthesis. What this formula does is very simple. Text after grabs everything that appears after the first space in the original text, and text before then returns everything before the next space. In the right situation, that leaves you with just the email address. If the email doesn't come immediately after the first space, you can adjust the formula to use a more specific word or phrase that appears right before the address. For example, if the text says, "Contact us at email address," you can use a formula based on the delimiter at instead. In that case, enter equals text before, open parenthesis, text after, open parenthesis, A2, comma, @ in quotation marks, close parenthesis, comma, space in quotation marks, close parenthesis. After entering the formula, press enter. If the result looks correct, copy the formula down the rest of the column to extract the email from the remaining rows. Once applied, Excel will automatically pull the email address from each text string, giving you a much cleaner and more usable list.